All right, my first question is, the smell of alcohol, allegedly, is that considered a crime?
So what is your complaint? What's going on?
What's going on is I was in front of a restaurant
Okay.
and I called the cops because a white man went in, and I'm not racist, I'm just saying he went in, and the people wouldn't let me in, so I called the cops. Then they came, they already seen me before I lucky 13 because my nephew was there acting up, throwing things all around.
Okay.
So I told him to get the F out. So the cops showed up. Then obviously they let me go. So I go to another place, and then that happened. And then I kept telling the cops that if you break your oath to uphold the Constitution, you will be charged with capital felony treason. So to make a long story short, they didn't read me my rights. That's capital felony treason right there. They kidnapped me. They didn't breathalyze me. They didn't take a blood test to see if I was drunk. They didn't do anything. They just threw me in the car, and they made me sign the ticket, and they didn't give me back the ticket. Because I put UD, because I was under duress while I was being forced to sign the ticket.
Do you know what the ticket was for?
What does it say right here? It says for alcohol plus disorderly conduct and disorderly conduct.
Oh, you're saying at the jail they had you sign a ticket, so not here.
No. The police officers
But from which agency though?
from this agency.
How'd you sign? Do you mind if I take
Oh.
a look? Let's see. So this is from the sheriff's office. This piece of paper is.
Oh.
Yeah. So this piece of paper from the sheriff's office. So it looks like. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like you're arrested for public intoxication, and then when they released you, you probably signed something saying that you'll appear at court on this day.
Yeah, and I put UD. Yeah.
Okay, is that because that's your initials?
No, under duress.
Oh, okay. So that's what this is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that one. And
And,
this is your property release. You know that one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And disorderly conduct. A question that I have for you is disorderly conduct. I know what that means. Disrupting the public, and I was not disrupting it. This is all on. You guys have it all on your guys' stuff, anyways. Freedom of speech. It says cussing is and foul language is disorderly conduct. How is it if we have freedom of speech in America?
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is freedom of speech a crime?
No, it's not a crime. So
No.
the section, can I see the subsection on here?
No, these
So
are
six-
rhetorical
I hear
questions,
you. But
and
what,
I'm not trying to be facetious.
I get you. But what, so it sounds like what are you asking? Why you're arrested for this crime? Is that why you're asking?
No, I'm just asking general questions.
Only because I'm the only supervisor right now, and I got a lot of admin tasks as well as being on the street, so I can't.
I'm gonna make this as quick as possible then.
Okay.
Number two, when a person is allegedly under the influence, aren't they supposed to breathalyze them, blood test them, or they just kidnap them and throw them in the back of the car?
So for a breathalyzer, that's specific to driving under the influence. So driving. So if it's just public intoxication, there's no breathalyzer involved.
So there's no proof then, right?
I mean, are you talking about the proof as in like a breathalyzer proof?
As in proof as in intoxicated in general.
Well, so the elements of that crime section, do you know, have you looked them up? So the elements of that section, here, let's look it up.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we're all on the same page. 647. Because there's a little bit more that goes into it, right?
I know you're busy, I'm trying to make this quick.
I know. But I want to make sure we get your questions answered as well. Okay, so this section that you're arrested for says, so the person who is found in a public place under the influence of intoxicating liquor, a drug, or controlled substance, or I don't know what toluene is, a combination of intoxicating liquor, drug, controlled substance, in condition that they are unable to exercise care for their own safety or the safety of others, or by reason of being under the influence of an intoxicating drug, liquor, controlled substance, and also, or obstructs the free movement of like a sidewalk or public roadway.
Okay, I understand that, but is that a crime though, with no proof?
So it's all about the circumstances, right? So
Yes.
so let's just say, so you've had some alcohol or whatever, or somebody's had some alcohol, and obviously when you drink alcohol, you can smell it on their breath. Their eyes get all red and watery,
Yeah.
right? And obviously this depends on how their alcohol level is, right? Like if you have one drink compared to someone's whose intolerance level is,
of course.
it fluctuates, right?
Of course.
Or body weight, all that stuff. So one drink to somebody could be nothing, but to somebody else could be, holy crap, they're hammered, right?
Yes, so my second question though, is that if there's no proof regardless of body language, is that a crime?
Well, so hang on. So along with that, just because there's no breathalyzer intoxication doesn't mean that's like no proof at all. Because you can smell alcohol in someone's breath, you can see it in their eyes, you can see it in the way that they're walking. Are they walking
Yeah, but I take
all over the place?
clonazepam. I
Huh?
take clonazepam, that's why I have a stuttering problem.
Okay. So, but again, that's one element, right? So we're talking like red, watery eyes. The smell of alcohol is usually one of the dead giveaways that is.
But is it a crime though?
Well, it is, that encompasses.
Is an assumption a crime?
Well, we
Yes
don't
or no?
assume anything, right?
Well, the police officers did assume.
Okay, so
So-
if that's the case, then I would talk about this with your public defender if you believe you are wrongfully
Well,
arrested.
Well, I was wrongfully arrested, and you're a supervisor, so you should know
Okay.
the law. So is it a crime for someone to be allegedly drunk and be kidnapped? Is that a crime?
So I don't know. So I have to read the report to see what the circumstances are, right, of what happened that night. I can't
Okay,
I can't just tell you.
Another one, I'm gonna make this quick for you because I know you're busy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, a ticket. I can't remember if a ticket. I'm pretty sure a ticket was given to me, but once I put UD under it, it wasn't given back to me.
And that was for this. So this is with Alameda County that you'll have to ask about.
But
'Cause
they're the ones that wrote the ticket and made me sign it.
Alameda Police Officer.
Yes.
So I don't know what they would have given a ticket for. Because if you just got arrested for drunk in public, which is what this is, there's no ticket involved. You go to Santa Rita Jail. You're booked for that offense, and then when you're released, they do this. So I don't know what ticket you would have gotten from our police officers.
I'll believe you. Then I'll believe you because you're the professional. I'm not trying to be rude.
No, I get it, but I would like to help you out.
Then I just want to let it be known on the record. I'm gonna make this quick. My legal knife was robbed from whoever officer was there.
I believe we have it in safekeeping. I think our property clerk just got here. Do you want me to see if she's able to?
Yes.
Okay.
Then my First Amendment right was violated. Capital felony treason was put into practice from the police officers that were there. And another thing, so sorry,
That's
I got the
okay.
badge
It's all
numbers
good.
already. And I guess that's about it. And if that is in holdings, then I would love to have that back.
Yeah. Do you know let me see what the report number is here so I can get it down.
And do you know the number to the internal affairs?
Yeah. Do you want me to? I can get you. Actually, hold on, let me. Do you know what the report number was for this? Do you have it with you by chance? So I can see if
This
you're
is
nice.
all I have.
Oh, okay.
man.
Yeah. Let me see this. It's not. But you said it was what date was this?
This was on the 7th.
On the 7th. Okay, I can find it. And then if you would like me to, I can print out. If you want me to print out a complaint form for you, and I can give it to you. Would that be helpful?
I already filled one out.
Oh, okay. Then I don't have our. Actually, let me see if I can get you a card with the internal affairs number on it.
Okay.
Give me a second to get those couple things for you. Okay.
No problem.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're very welcome.